If you are excited, let me hear you shout the loudest. Hallelujah! Hallelujah! We thank God for His mercies, for His grace to be here this morning in this process. Yes, I would like to share a few words with us this morning, and it is very important that I was given this opportunity to the glory of God, because every day we wake up and we complain about our society. We complain about the kind of leaders that we have in this nation. And I said to myself, each individual, each family form the society. So the kind of leadership that we have is the reflection of individual families and the community that we formed. So briefly, I want to share with us in the area of leadership. How do we lead? Our Lord Jesus Christ, multimedia place, started it in the book of Mark 16:15. Mark 15:16. And he said unto them, Go ye into all the world and preach the gospel to every creature. He could say that because he has prepared the people. He has laid the foundation. He has led by example, so he can assign them the responsibility to do what he has done and even do more. So that brings us back to our individual family. The church, part of the church vision says, make ready a people. Who are you making ready in your family to take over from you? Are you leading by the example? Are you leading them, training them, guiding them on the right path? Because if we fail to do that, the implication is there for us to see in the society. So the blame is not on the leaders. The blame is on us, especially we Christians. We are supposed to be the salt of the world, right? We are supposed to bring joy to the society. But that is the area we are lacking. We focus more attention on worldly things than building a family, than building a leader, than building leaders for tomorrow. Then we shout, those people are corrupt. Do you look in within yourself, in between the community that you reside, in your family, how corrupt have you been that the people emulate you? Where you cheat others and they hail you, how you felt you have arrived. You challenge more of your energy running after money, and you left your children going astray. I was fortunate to be at a Thanksgiving for an elderly man at our Saviors of Church at TBS. One of the bishops said something, and it struck me about the demise, the elderly man that died. And he said, during the Civil War, he's an Igbo man, during the Civil War, the man was in England with his wife and told his wife, I'm going back home. My people need me. My family will suffer if I'm not there. I love them. Even you will need to be them. And they left UK back to Nigeria during that hot period of Civil War. Selflessness. Love for his family. Do you show that of love? Do you have an opportunity that what you do is to override the interests of every other people to be subject to you? Do you show that unconditional love to your children, or you have among your children preference that this one is my favorite? By so doing, you've already create rancor and rancor between your children. So what will happen when you pass on to glory? You think you'll be at peace? And the bishop said one thing again, that the man said when he wanted to die, he said, I'm at peace because I can see unity among my children. I can see the love among my children. How many of us can say that? That when you are old and you are being called to glory, that yes, my family, my children, everybody will be at peace. So it is my concern that the society that we are living now, that we need to do more. The Bible says in the book of Proverbs 22:6, it said, train up a child the way he should go, and when he is old, he will not what? Depart from it. How do we train? We lead by example. We show unconditional love. We show them the faith we are in and train them according to the word. We serve with them so that they have the sense of serving others. Brethren, it is we that will make a change in this Nigeria. 2023 is coming. Definitely we will choose another set of leaders. But the onus lies on us to build the future leaders by going back to reset our default. By going back to do the right thing, to build leaders from our home who gradually goes to the society and change the society. What we see today is that we give room to others who does not have the fear of God to groom our next set of leaders. And we'll keep on complaining. It's often said that if the wise refuse to vote, the foolish people will vote set of foolish people into power. And the foolish people will make laws to be obeyed by the wise. So, you don't have anything to complain. But we can change the society. We have the power to change the society we find ourselves. Our family. We need to start from home to build that society you and I are clamoring for. I want to share another word for us in the book of Psalm 78, verse 2. With upright heart, he shepherded them and guided them with his skilled hand. The Bible always makes use of the word shepherd. Shepherd is trying to talk about the leaders. Leaders. Christ led by example. How are you leading? In your family, in your offices. How can you determine a successful person? You will determine a successful person by a successor. If you don't have a successor, then you are not successful. It is not about your well-being, it's not about this. I'll give you a practical example. If you look at, I don't know, those of us that are familiar with sports, you've heard of Dassler's brothers. You might not know. But you wear Puma, you wear Adidas. They are brothers. Rudolf Dassler, they are both brothers. They started the business together. They have a very different, a misunderstanding. And both of them parted. That's how Adidas started. And Puma started. But today, we don't know them. But the company still stand. The legacy still stand. Because they've already groomed successors. In Nigeria, it's only when the company will start. Before you know it, in the next 2-3 years, it has gone down the drain. When you travel to outside Nigeria, you will see some company that will say since 18, since 17, and they are still in existence. Which means they've groomed successors. They've led by example. Another one is one of the oldest wine industry in South Africa by the Malas family. They are being run currently by the third generation. You can imagine. If there has been a rank up between the family, cousins are coming together, nephews are coming together to run that company, the third generation. You can see the kind of legacy it continues because they have a successor. Please, brothers and sisters, we need to change our society by changing our default setting from home. God bless you.